I've never been to India before. Roy has. He came in and did a motorbike trip up in the north. I haven't been to India, so what a great opportunity to come and have a look around India.
It's going to be an exciting adventure, experiencing what is an amazing country.
We've got regularities, okay, we can work away with that. The navigation, we're happy with that, but other road users, they seem to have a fairly liberal view of whereabouts they should be driving in the road.
We've done our first 2 miles of Indian Mumbai traffic, which was easier than we thought. The rule is use your horn. The horn is the all important, but we've got here and now we're filling up with petrol, which is great because the tank was on absolute empty, so we're very relieved to have got here.
Well, we're having our first refuel after the cars got out of their long trip here. I'm expecting hot, dusty, lots and lots of different sights, overcrowding, tooting, just a really full-on sensory overload.
Over the last sort of 15 years, we have done nearly 50,000 miles of long-distance rallying in this Bentley. And India is one of the few continents we've not yet been to.
I came here first in the 1997 Peking-Paris rally. We drove into India and across into Pakistan. So we came in through Nepal into India, fell in love with the country, absolutely fell in love with it. And in 2018 we did the Himalaya trial with Guy and had a phenomenal time. I did that with Freddie, my son, who was 18 then. And I swore to come back. So the minute they told me they were going to organise the Pearl of India, I signed up in a heartbeat. This is the most beautiful country. The people are amazing. The countryside is off the charts. We love it.
We've never done a rally in India, hence why we're here. It's a country I've been, 5 times to, and I really, really enjoy the place. And every time I come, I see massive changes, for the benefit of the country.
We expect every type of culture, the most fantastic buildings, architecture, scenery, moving into the mountains, down to the valleys, to just unbelievable. Taking in India in how many? 6,000 kilometers.
6,000 kilometers.
Yeah.
All good. We're going to have fun with Vicky, my eldest daughter, for her 40th birthday.
Right, my birthday present. We're going to make it round in.
Once round India.
We've done one together, Amelia, and you've done loads since then, so he knows what he's doing.
Broadly.
I've got no idea.
I did the Himalayas about 18 years ago, and the dream was to the Pearl, which is taking us through Rajasthan and all the beautiful places, palaces and temples along the way. So I've been looking forward to it for a long time.
We are starting our first Pearl of India, which is our first event here in India, across 21 days, going through the vast majority of the country and discovering everything that we've always heard about and saw, but never really lived. So here we are, 21 pioneers, and doing something which has been described by many long overdue.
Being of Indian descent ourselves, it's a great chance for us to explore our motherland,
absolutely,
home country, see things we've never seen, go off the beaten track, let Hero guide us on their own path of India, and see where we end up.
We're so pleased to be a partner of this great event, and we're so excited to standing here at the starting point. And I believe that our partnership is going to help orphans in India, because we see the generosity of the people of this team, and it is going to become a blessing for our people.
driving in reverse on the rest of the motorway to be a really a local type of driving.
I came through that and yeah, very warm actually. Well, I don't know whether that was a mistake or whether they're just burning the bush.
Tandoori Mercedes.
Tandoori Mercedes, yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen a traffic like this in anywhere else in the world. Cars coming at you, left, right, in front, etc. But the traffic was really, really bad this morning, I have to say, even on a Sunday.
It's been very good, very bumpy, couple of diversions, but the back end of our car is rather low and we brought far too much luggage, so I'm grounding out a bit.
I'm the least competitive person you're going to meet on this rally, but I'm absolutely loving India and it's just so beautiful and the people are wonderful. Despite the hairy traffic and meeting herds of goats, absolute delight.
So our first day, well, we've done it, that's the most important thing, and we didn't get lost, and we actually found our way through the traffic. And actually the drivers, the Indian drivers, they have a way of doing it, and once you're in tune with them,
And you
everyone
know when
just
to beep.
rubs along fine.
Driving out of Mumbai was incredible. 42 kilometres before we got out the city properly, which was just phenomenal. But apart from that, yeah, it was all good. We didn't get lost.
There were some fun moments, animals on the road, but other than that, I mean, it was just quite an experience to get out of Mumbai and into this incredible city of Nishi.
Thank you.
So you kept all the cars.
Here we are.
This is just the
absolute highlight of the day. We love breaking down on the side of the road, but if you're going to break down somewhere, look at all these lovely boys, our new best friends. So all we want now is someone to get their fucking car going. Yeah?
For a beginner's rally, it's not easy. Very difficult terrain, but of course the biggest issue is you're dealing with Indian driving and Indian traffic, and you've got to go with it. What I'll say is none of the drivers are aggressive, and you got to respect that. But if you hold back, you'll be there all day.
The fuel was too hot. Yeah, the fuel was evaporating. So we had to stop, let it cool down a bit. We added an additive, and we met all those lovely friends on the side of the road, and then the mechanics arrived, thank goodness for Squeak and Co, and they towed us along that main stretch. We've been in the traffic again, it's got hot again, so we were touch and go getting into here. So we're here, yippee, beer o'clock.
We're heading off into the centre of India today. We should get up into some of the really special countryside and enjoy the scenery of being away from the coastal plains. Really looking forward to it. Got a fabulous stop tonight. The car's behaving beautifully. The driving is entertaining, so long as you don't look up from your navigating at the wrong moment. I'm having a great time.
It's fantastic. It's cool. It's fresh air, friendly people. It's going well.
No pollution.
No pollution at all.
I did London to Sydney in 2007, and I had a big accident in Cochin, and I shot off a mountain. So I didn't get to see much because I was getting myself fixed up and the car fixed up. So this is a good opportunity to cover some uncharted territory that I meant to cover the first time.
Very fun, very exciting, but our car only goes in the mornings. In the afternoon we break down all afternoon. So we limped in yesterday, we limped in the day before, but it's in the garage with the amazing team. So no breakdowns this afternoon. Please, I want to get to raffles in Udaipur. That's my main focus.
We are in Ahmedabad at the Auto World Museum. Mr. Pranlal Bogilal was known for his collection, and he was the one instrumental to take a ban on export of vintage cars. He was the founder president of the Vintage and Classic Car Club of India. I am now its chairman.
But he's also, importantly, got all the Rolls Royces that the royal family and the Maharaja use when they're over here. And some of them look like maybe if you put a jump lead on them and some fuel, they'd start.
I mean, it's just an incredible collection, and it's really important that the cars are kept here in India and valued and cherished as part of the Indian heritage.
It's just fantastic to see the enthusiasm. Nitin is the chairman now of this, and he's so enthusiastic enough to get everybody here, give us nice lunch, and it's lovely. It's lovely.
I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much. You're so kind. Thank you. Welcome. Yeah.
Best day so far. Fabulous. The regs were good. The whole drive-through was excellent. It was beautiful. Today was an excellent day. Really. I hope it continues like this. Really good day.
We're in one of the most beautiful places in the world. Somewhere I always wanted to come. Udaipur, on the lake.
Nick, we're in a car park.
Just a dream.
Yeah. Let's see if we make it to the island.
This feels really, really historic. This is a 1922 Bentley. I'm in India and we're at Maharaja's palace.
Tonight we have the real privilege of spending 2 nights over there. And here, this is a lake, and we're just off the town of Udaipur, and this is one of the sought-after places to be. It's the Raffles Hotel on an island, on a lake in Rajasthan. I don't think it can top that.
We left the splendours and luxury of the lake at Udaipur yesterday, and now we're in this enchanting, tented encampment in the desert, which is just incredible.
The chaos, the colour, the noise. India's just the most fascinating place. It really is. And what a rally at the minute. We're just getting to see it all up close and personal, aren't we?
We're having a great time.
Yeah.
Roads have been really, really splendid. The traffic has been a little bit lighter, so all in all, we're very happy. All is good.
Well, we're on the edge of the Thar Desert. I'm up near the Pakistan border. India's been a real blast. It's a fascinating place. The roads are crazy. The driving I'm really enjoying.
100% concentration on the roads, because any minute there could be a truck coming at you in the wrong direction, but you get used to it. And you just have to go with the flow. You have to go the way the Indians drive.
Coming from New Zealand with a population of 5 million, in Rajasthan alone, where we are at the moment, there's 83 million. So, really, really fascinating. Loving it.
An experience of a lifetime. India's never been on my destination, but now I've been here. It's just absolutely sensational. The rallies run pretty smoothly. Have no complaints.
I think the only way I can adjust that is to just pull that up by hand.
I mean, it's a great country. The culture has just been amazing. I mean, it's great for us to be able to experience this with our own cars.
Scenery's great. Never seen a country with so many animals on the road. They don't have any in the field, they're all on the road. Camels, sheep, goats, everything.
I mean, I think after the first day or so, wondering what to expect, but it's just unfolded. It gets more and more amazing. It's the people, isn't it? And the countryside. It's fantastic.
The
The scenery is fantastic, very green today, and I'm just loving the fact that we didn't get lost on the last regularity as well, which was super.
The actual driving the roads is seriously enjoyable. In fact, we were worried that it might be a bit easy, but it's not. It's a test for the car. It's definitely a test for us just driving on the roads, achieving the times. And the regularities are good fun as well, which, again, I thought we wouldn't be enjoying those quite so much as we are. So we're really into it.
Oh my goodness, we've had the most amazing couple of days, and we've arrived in Jaipur this evening in front of this unbelievable palace where we are actually staying this evening, which is hard to believe, but it's just, we're getting the most incredible reception from everybody here. You can hear them in the background, and just to see this much of the country and to be able to visit places like this and stay is just incredible.
The rally has been so interesting, it's unbelievable. All the kids come out of the schools, they're sort of lining the route, the families. You get a whole family on a motorcycle down the motorway. Trucks everywhere, complete chaos. No accidents, I don't know how that works, but really interesting.
Lovely hotel, got lost a couple of times trying to find my way back to the room. Food was fantastic, service was really good. But of course you would do, because it's the palace where the Maharaja lives, and he still does live, because if you notice the flag's flying, so he's in residence. But he doesn't live in the same bit as we were in, he lives in the other half.
Jaipur, one of the best hotels in the world, in the beautiful pink city, capital of Rajasthan. Well, we're last, so I'm happily uncompetitive down the bottom. Suits me fine.
We are at the Amir Palace, which is World Heritage Monument Site protected by UNESCO. The Amir Palace was started in last quarter of 16th century by Man Singh first, and it was completed in 18th century. So there are different Maharajas, they built the different additions in the palace. The city wall, which is 7.4 kilometer all around the town, which is similar like the mini China wall. This gate we call Ganesh Pole. Ganesh is a god of good luck and prosperity, and this Amir Palace was used for the residence of the royal family of Jaipur. And that was the fort on the jagged fort on the top that was used for the army.
We had a lovely rest day yesterday. We were staying in the Oberoi, I have to get my head around this, in Jaipur, I think it was. And it was so gorgeous. We did a couple of hours of greasing and oiling in the car, and then we've been the tours, the city tours that we'd arranged, and just lay by the pool and had pool food, and it was great.
You were the first one.
You're the first one.
We love competition. We're not particularly good at it. We're learning. We've always hated regularity. We've hated reading instructions. It's a bit of a tough one, but yeah, we're learning. We're learning.
So I'm departing tomorrow, going back home to Jamaica. This half of the rally was the half I really wanted to see for the last 15 years. And it has been exceptional, to say the least.
It's end of day 9. We're here in the wonderful Oberoi overlooking the Taj Mahal. Competition's quite tight at the top. There's 3 cars that are sort of ahead of the rest of the bunch, all separated by I think it's 4 or 5 seconds.
It's absolutely stunning. It's amazing how a building can actually give you so much emotion.
I've been here before 10 years ago on my birthday, which happens to be exactly the same day as Patrick's birthday. We share the same birthday. But 10 years ago I was sitting on the Princess Diana chair on my own, and he was back at home celebrating his 60th. I'd managed to be away for his 60th and I felt so guilty and so lonely without him at the Taj Mahal of all places. And I vowed then we'd come back, and today we did.
That brings you back to that.
Yeah.
You want to change that?
No, I don't want to change it. Yesterday I accidentally changed on me, and then I was a bit smothered.
Everybody celebrating whatever they were celebrating, and people were walking like a pilgrimage for miles and miles and miles, and we just kept coming across people, and then we came to a toll where there was a standstill, and I think it took us half an hour to get to the toll, which you then got through quite easily.
My mate Jim, useless. I had to make some emergency phone calls back in the UK, kick Jim out and then ring Simon, his world navigator.
So then he had me driving the car for most of the afternoon. If you've never driven a Bentley before, when the accelerator is in the middle and the brakes on the right, and you're doing it on roads in India, where you go around any corner, there's a cow in the road, there are people everywhere, it is a challenge. You did really, really well. Oh, thanks, JT.
Isn't he lovely?
So I took over the driving yesterday, veered off the road into a ditch. We're fine, a few scratches from the branches where we had to get out. The hero team flipped it over, he pulled it out and took it to a mechanic, and in 3 hours we're back on the road again. So keep rallying.
We seem to be waiting for a train which has arrived, but it arrived about 14 minutes ago. It's the longest train in Southern Hemisphere. Are we in the Southern Hemisphere?
And it's not exactly cool sitting in the sunshine.
We is frying here, boy.
It's beautiful, very diverse countryside, rough roads, but then after a rough road you get a treat where the asphalt is smooth.
The seal has gone on the cylinder, the clutch cylinder, so it keeps leaking the fluid, and it's been doing it for 6 days now. We changed the clutch plates. We need to change the seal on the cylinder next. We just keep losing the fluid.
Yeah, thank you.
There's no better way to see the world. We give all the value and all the beauty to the journey itself, not the destination.
Well, they always do say that it's all about the journey.
For me, it's all about beating you. You're the only person that I...
Well, I was going to say, that's what some people say. It's not what I say.
Yeah.
I'm going to beat him.
It's been a beautiful day, but we could have done without breaking down on the railway track, which we then realised was no fuel. So it did cause a little bit of a problem and a little bit of a traffic jam.
The unbridled enthusiasm of the kids on the side of the road is just so uplifting. They're really enthusiastic, and as soon as you bip the horn or wave to them, they respond, and they're always breaking the big smiles.
The road was amazing, very different from anything that we've seen so far. Much greener, much more hills. We even thought we were in Tuscany at some point, but then we were reminded by the cows that we were not in Tuscany.
So this is our second night in camp tonight, and yesterday we were in Bandhavgarh Tiger Reserve and, very excitingly, saw a real-life tiger. It was one of the best days of my life because I wanted to see a tiger for my whole life. It was perfection. Loved it.
The whole event, the organisation, the venues, the hotels, the routes, the regularities is amazing. It's a first time experience for me, something I'm definitely going to do again. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to tomorrow and more fun.
Today our engine blew up, so it's been quite a day, and we at the end got rescued by our beloved hero marshals and got into a modern car with AC, and I was like very grateful. My husband is still hoping to change the engine of the car and be able to finish it. I'm not sure I'm aligned with his wishes. Let's see. I'm really happy if we end up hiring a car and finishing the rally.
So we're on a safari trying to look for tigers, but we've been up with the birds, up at the dawn chorus. It's been cool, it's been stunning, it's been lovely watching the world wake up for the morning. We've seen spotted deer, first time I've seen peacocks in the wild, I've seen eagles, seen lots of bird life. I feel as if we're on a bit of a plateau at the moment. It feels a bit different than the country that we came through initially. Beautiful people, gosh, very friendly, accepting, grateful people. We can all learn a lesson from that.
There's a charity called the New India Christian Children's Orphanage, and Pastor Abram 35 years ago set it up. They now run about 80 schools around the whole of India. We decided to support this wonderful charity thanks to a common friend of ours, Alex Bell, who on the Sahara Challenge told us that he was one of the trustees for the UK of the charity. So I said, well, if we're visiting India, let's leave something a bit more purposeful than just wonderful pictures for ourselves and our own friends, but let's leave something for those who really need it. The fact that you're here, you represent probably the most beautiful thing that we've seen in India, which is all the smiles of all the boys and girls that we've seen from Mumbai to here across 4,000 kilometers. I think most crews have contributed to this wonderful charity, which of course in India with relatively little money, for all intents and purposes, you can do really a significant amount. Hey!
My driver Navin's been on the journey since the start, and I joined him in Agra, so I've only been doing about 3 days so far. But it's been a beautiful journey. We had an interesting first day where we flipped upside down. That was a baptism by fire, and ever since then everything has been just a little bit easier.
Much to our surprise, we find ourselves at the top of the table, but only by a few seconds. So the escort in the background here is only, I think, 4 seconds behind us, so everything's still to play for. We both really wanted to see the country, had no idea what to expect, and we've absolutely loved the people, the sights, the smells, the sounds, and believe it or not, we've really quite liked the chaos of the driving too.
We're now in Nagpur. We've had a very, very hot day coming over the hills through the tiger reserves. Beautiful countryside. It's starting to get a little bit cooler, and the day has finished well. Looking forward to that first beer in the bar. I suppose everybody else will be looking forward to the same thing.
Would I rather be in my Bentley? Bentley's pretty sweet, it is. Bentley's at home. I haven't had the Bentley home for a long time. I've done quite a lot of rallies in succession. And I want to go and do some touring around about Scotland in it this summer, so that's why when I signed up for this rally I needed to go and find something else. I'd sort of hankered after a flathead Ford, so here we are, and yeah, I'm loving it.
This is a 1963 Mercedes SEB Cabriolet. It's got good pedigree for being a rally car, but it's letting me down at the moment. We've broken down probably more than anybody, and the locals crowd round. Sometimes it can seem a bit much, but they mean nothing but goodwill to us.
We are currently in 3rd place overall, but really there's a week to go and absolutely anything can happen. But I think the most important thing is we're all having a fabulous time here in India.
It's hard work, but it's enjoyable, and it's a beautiful country. It's an adventure, it's a good adventure.
Great roads. We did some mountain passes. I mean, I think I could have called one of the passes that we did the Stelvio of the Indies. No, so everything I think is going well, and everybody seems to be happy and enjoying these wonderful parts of and pieces of architecture, such as the palace in which we're in today. What a privilege to be here. So yeah, overall, I can't think of anything else I'd rather be doing right now.
The scenery, the people, the chaos. What amazes me most is how friendly everyone is, and despite everything that's going on the roads with all the chaos, there's no one aggressive, everyone smiles. The weather's been good, sights have been good, roads have been maybe a little bit different, had some bumpy roads, but some good roads as well, so yeah, it's all right, and not get lost so far so good. When you talk about circuit racing, a lot of people don't speak to each other, whereas an event like this, everyone speaks to each other, you get to know everyone. Everyone is here for the same purpose, to have a good time, but also, seeing different countries around the world.
Very hot here, must be the hottest day we've had. So bonnet up just to get a bit of fresh air in the car. We're a bit low slung on the ground, so we've been going really carefully over the speed bumps, of which there seems to be a million in this country. India, it's like somebody's turned all the knobs up to maximum. The sounds, the smells, the colours, the people, it's just everything is so intense on maximum. It's fabulous, fabulous.
Some amazingly different road conditions, from slick black new tarmac to just the most appallingly potholed single strips of tarmac, and the poor old Alvis has been suffering a bit from bouncing up and down on the on what was allegedly the tarmac road, and but we're here, and so far we've managed to keep it together.
We've had a great day, though, to be fair.
And we had a good day.
We've had
a good day.
Super day.
We've had a really, really nice
We could do with a couple less speed bumps, but apart from that,
could do with a couple more beers.
Fun.
The beers at the end of the day are always, you felt like you've earned them.
started to to get our heads back round getting a bit more accurate on the regularities, and so we just did a 0, right? So we're pretty happy with that. Yesterday we had the lowest score of anyone, but unfortunately the leaders, who are very good at this, had the same score. So they didn't. So there's 11 seconds we've got to close, but we can tell by looking at the maps and what have you that there's some wiggly regularities coming up, and you know, if there's any car that's right for getting up a hill around some tight corners quickly, it's going to be this one. We haven't got that much talent. There's just that chance, with a bit of luck, that you know we could do something better. But we're happy, whatever happens. Really, we're just doing our best.
Bearing in mind the normal standard of health and safety, this is a bit ridiculous. But I suppose they've got to start somewhere. Stopping us 20 minutes before the train turns up at 5 miles an hour. This has less power than the Mercedes. It's probably got an old Bentley engine, an old banger engine in it.
The other side of the mountain was really dry, and then you go over the top and it's like somebody slaps a wet cloth in your face.
Yeah, it's tropical.
It's unreal.
This is like being in the Azores.
It's unbelievable.
Kind of stuff,
Another really hot day on the track. Well, Volvo number 15 just overheated again after the regularity, but we got here in the end thanks to the mechanics coming along and topped us up with water, so another fine day.
Well, it feels like we're on the home straight now. We've got 2 more days of competition left. In fact, probably only a day and a half, really. But it is still squeaky tight at the top of the competition in terms of regularity seconds. Olivia and I didn't come here to try and win the thing. We came here to see India and have fun. But we were quite surprised after about a week to find that we were at the top of the leaderboard.
We started with the journey, but when we started doing pretty well in the regularity, we took it a little bit more seriously. But we're still here for the journey. It doesn't matter what happens.
Olivia is quite competitive and likes to get things right, and likes to have a bit of a challenge before her. So she's been getting very excited by the regularities and really trying her best.
Today's been great. The car ran fantastically, especially after yesterday when we had to take both the rear hubs off and go and find a welder to weld them up because they had huge cracks in them.
Today has been the best driving day we've had. We've had some beautiful roads, lovely mountain terrain, climbing up and going back down. The beauty was the surfaces was fantastic. No broken tire, it was lovely to drive.
Good old guy always pulls it off, the best rallying day on the last day. Tricky irregularities. The people at the top of the field got caught in traffic, so I think there's going to be a little bit of movement in the leaderboard.
You always try to do the best you can, and you always try to better yourself. I tend to not look at everyone else, I just tend to look at ourselves and see if we can improve on our own timing.
As always, we're hopeful, but it's a little bit sad because this is the last stage of the day, and then we're going to be leaving India soon, and personally for me I'd like to start again and go back around the other way, do the other 6,000 kilometers in reverse.
But you kind of get into this mode of exploration and rallying and seeing things, and it's always a bit sad when you know that tomorrow is the last day and you resume normal life.
to join up with our car because 3 or 4 days ago she decided she was having no more of this wonderful rally that we've been on. We decided that we would let her get low-loaded back here to Mumbai, where we are now, and we decided to carry on with the rally. We are now waiting for all our buddies to arrive. They are not far away, and then we're going to join the tail end of them because the car will start. She's a morning girl. She's going to start and we're going to drive over the finish line, and if she doesn't drive over, we're going to get pushed over the finish line. It has been the most joyful experience. The people, the places, the sounds, the scenes, but mainly the camaraderie of this rally has been one of the best experiences of our lives.
An amazing 3 weeks. I have to be honest, it wasn't easy driving. You had to really stay focused. Terrible conditions on some of the roads, some great roads. When they finish the roads, they will be amazing. But the people are incredible.
That's what's done it for us. Yeah. The people have been so humble, so happy, so welcoming. We love India.
Yeah.
Wonderful, fantastic, hot, dirty, tiring, fantastic.
That sounds a bit like our marriage life.
It's full on, it's really full on. At the end of every day, I was shattered and I was just the navigator. It's tough, this rally, it's really quite tough. So not for the faint-hearted at all, and not so much as a sort of luxury tour. The luxury bit comes in the evening in the hotels, but during the day it's full on.
It's had a lot of moments. We've seen more back end of cows walking across in front of us, people on bicycles, people on motorbikes, people driving the wrong way up dual carriageways, and yet we've all managed to have a fantastic time and drive around safely.
This is some special country. Loved it.
To come and pioneer endurance rallying in India, I'm personally very happy with what the team has done. I had a fantastic rally with Camila. Can't wait to come back and see the difference in all the infrastructure that we saw being built. The next time will be perfect for even the most delicate of cars.
Well done. We did it! Across the line again!
We did our best. We dropped a little clanger at the end. So that's rallying, but you know, we've had such a good time.
We've seen the country. We'll live to fight another day. There's always next time, eh?
The smiles of the people made it. Everyone's enjoyed it. It's been a fantastic rally. And
the car's gone well.
Yeah, bit of silverware. What's not to like?
India has been the most fabulous destination for a rally. We'd never been here before, and we really feel like we've seen it all now.
Martin's actually enjoyed every minute of fighting, every little tuk-tuk.
It was the bit that terrified me the most at the outset, was how on earth we were going to drive on these roads. But it turns out that there is a system. It may look like chaos and anarchy, but in fact there's a system, and they're all very polite, and there's no road rage.
We're incredibly grateful that we've managed to make it to the end and actually finish, which is an achievement in itself. And also it's always exciting to come to the finish line, but again tinged with a little bit of sadness to be leaving this amazing, fantastic country that's hosted us for 6,000 kilometres. Thank you, India.
All I really wanted to say is that, on all the rallies that we've been on, I don't think I've seen a rally where so much friendship was forged. Big thank you to all of you here tonight for having made this a spectacular rally. Really, there's nothing more else I can add to it.
Fought and died for, they'll re-break hill again and shoot against them. Proud Edward's army and sent him homeward to think again.